alive, I think. Fucking kidding me. What the hell? Calling this early. Yeah, move, Howie. Morning, Cassie. And check stuff out. It's comfortable. How we go? Ooh. Oh, hello. Dale, good morning. We're checking things real quick.
Sorry. What up? Morning, Jeff. Isaac. Morning, everybody. Hope all is well. Getting slowly lower inventory, especially livestock. Trying to think how many tanks I got left. There's 6, 13, 20, 27, 32, 33, 34, 67, 38, 20, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 5, 46, 7, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 5, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 77 tanks with fish, roughly, for sale. Out of it's 200. I need to get rid of all these empty tanks. 35 cubes, $50. There's a couple of them, they're leakers, for whatever reason, 55 gallon tanks, $55. Still have, doing a water change on the 165. Well, there's 3 more 30 breeder, 3 left of the 30 breeders. Yep. $50 each. They're normally like 65. I dropped the price. 75 gallon tanks, $100. That's a good tank. Another 55. That's $70 for the LED hoods. And I have to double check the price. I'm selling the base at the wholesale price. At the 55s, there's 2 new ones need to go. That 110. Let me switch around instead of looking at my other run. Full setup, everything, $1,500 out the door. You can't beat that. Heater, filter, everything, thermometer and tops and LED light, a shirt, wave pump, etc. Stand, FX, my last FX6. If we end up selling the FX6, then it'll be one of the little Wasp filters, bigger ones. I had this 37 gallon that was running. I pulled out of maintenance at daycare. It's a custom acrylic with a built-in filter, which is nice. And that stand, both for $150. Has a cover, has a pump in there, and it has an air pump. Howie's following me around. Just need to put a board, like a 3-foot by 18-inch board or 15-inch board. The tank is 3 foot by 15 inches. So go to Menards and get one of the shelf boards, and that'll help better. But getting low. So it's 40% off most decor. The 30% off on the substrates. 30% off on these pumps. Not much left. That is a new filter in a broken box. $100. It's regular $230. So saving $130. It's less than I paid for it. Oh, someone might have bought that sun filter. Wasp filters are cheaper than Amazon. I've had to point that out. The cubes are 20 by 20 by 20. So like Amazon Thermo 850 is $525. My price is $375. We're getting low. There's not many 70s left. There's some 50s back there. Some stuff is gone. We have 4 flex here left, or 5. one spec, 132 flex. As a rant, I still hate Facebook Marketplace. People are just ignorant beyond belief. So 30% off on most of the Deep Blue line, the Fluval biofoams, nets. 20% off on the Pleco caves, cyclic caves, tubes and stuff. And maintenance stuff, 30% off on the Python Pro Cleans. 50% off the resin decor. You buy more, I'll go 60% off. Yeah. So media, half off on the API. Some test kits left. Why is this out here? I don't know. I don't know where that came from. Somebody put that out there. I don't know. Puff Mama, I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put her. I like to try to put her with the Emperor Cyclet and the 240. I just gotta do that when I have time to make sure I keep an eye on them. Maybe today. Gonna be doing maintenance in the hatcheries, and I'm gonna try to work on SF 2.0. Oh, these big show pieces of wood. They're $100. They're like half the price or something. Those, I guarantee they probably cost more. Because when I bought those, I bought a lot of them before COVID. And I know with COVID, and since COVID, prices of everything is much higher. So, sorry if I keep sound like a broken record, saying things over and over again. Half off on the Fluval water treatments. There's not much Fritz left. Those big bottles of like Flourish Excel normally are $22 for $10. Prime, there's only there's 3 left. Excel, those are all like half off. 30% off on Safe and regular Prime and stuff. So, yep. Getting there. Making a dent. Not a big one though. Morning, Antonio. Fish Geeks. A few people on. Don't get tendonitis in your elbows. So I had the shot 2 weeks ago on my right elbow because it was getting bad. It was bad the first time, year and a half, went away. Then it was in my left elbow. Started going away with my left elbow, and then came screaming back in my right elbow. So I got a shot from a different doctor a couple weeks ago. It's like 2-3 days. It's like almost 100% better. Unbelievable. So I already had an appointment with Hoyen at Metro, so I kept it, and that I like the guy, and so I told him my left elbow still not 100%. It flares up like a sciatic nerve, and so he gave me a shot before I went on vacation. I was just in vacation in Michigan, basically 3 days. Tuesday it ended up raining. Well, what was that lake called? Dang it, I already forgot. 5.5 hours away. Beautiful lake, a little cottage. My son and his girlfriend found being whatever he calls B&Bs, whatever, or something. You know, rented this place. It was nice. Thought it was a little pricey, but what it came with, everything is so nice, clean. You couldn't believe. Yeah, the lake view was amazing, and but my freaking elbow. We went kayaking almost every day except Tuesday because it rained, and my elbow has been dying. It's worse than it was since I got the shot. It was not as bad before the shot, so I'm hoping this kicks in and we're better off. That take needs done. Yeah, I just dropped the price of these big fronts. They're fighting here. I have to separate them, the reds. $100 each, 8 inches, whatever. Regular 150. So a lot of things are discounted. About the best is going to be. Anybody's looking for a cheaper, go screw yourself, I guess. The koi, $12 each. The rare 24, it's half off. I would, if somebody buys them all, I'll go to $10 a piece. I'm basically losing money, so definitely losing money. They're like 5, 6 inches, white and orange mostly. But I need those gone. Even those little koi, fancy goldfish, I can sell those easy, but over time. A few cichlids left, only 250. That's half off. Marked down some of these bigger guys. I brought in a handful of stuff, some Severums, golds, orange shoulders, rainbow cichlids, which are nice. You don't see too much more. Some young electric blue caras. I will say that I have some stuff coming Monday. That was supposed to come in 2 weeks ago. $4 each. Regular 7 for these Anubias nanas. There's not many left. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe half a dozen. A couple in there maybe. So gotta get the tanks empty, which we're getting really close. I'm thinking might have the other place open. Good morning, Panther. Next month, first week of September. I got a lot of work to do over there though, and I just haven't been able to get a lot of work. I'm gonna try to get a ton of it done today, and like tomorrow. Those fish are sold for that $350. Hopefully get set up soon. I have a it's like 80 inches. Damn, I left the freaking note. 77 inches. So you can put a 6-foot tank. Each beam holds like 350 pounds. 6 beams and 2 uprights. I'm selling a set. So if you're interested, bring the cash. They're not cheap. Cheaper than you buy new. I gotta figure it out again. Let me see, 100, 200, 300. No. It's 150. Probably like $250. Those are better than what you're gonna get like the Home Depot type stuff. That's more heavy gauged. I gotta remember I'm draining that. I always been a little lazy. He eats the stupid grass. They don't feel good. He ate good this morning though. I gotta get rid of this cylinder tank. I can't believe it. What a pain. I'm not giving it away. It's a $3,500 tank. I'm losing money on it now. It was set up for a freaking hour. The buy level, I have listed for $5,000. The whole setup. But that one's kind of negotiable. Best offer, but I ain't giving it away. And if I get the 450 over soon, which I'm maybe next Saturday, I don't know. Probably should have this Saturday, but my arm is killing me. But the bases, I gotta get the shit off the base. I got all the product boxes and stuff. I'm gonna put the chocolate Severums in there, and then my little albino blackfin Oscars and my peacock bass. I think are going there. I actually, if anybody's got a big enough tank or a pond, I'm up to selling my big arowana, which is probably 30 inches. He's a big boy, and those big black belt dollars, $600 cash, which I think is more than fair. Those black belt dollars I've had those things for years. They're freaking amazingly huge, aggressive eaters. So if you have a 300-gallon or bigger, tank preferably about 3 foot wide. Oh, speaking of, that would be a great tank. That 375-gallon. That's bigger than what they're in. The tank they're in is 6 foot by 3 foot. That's 8 foot by 30. That's wide. It's taller. With the big wet dry system, $200-300 pump cover and LED light. So $2,500 for that. Need that gone, and I need the money. So I got a tub of like pumps and power heads. I think over there I might be bringing. I got a lot of shit, and still might be some heaters left somewhere in a box. So we've been selling that stuff cheap. The dang on fluorescent bulbs. I had them at $5 each. I mean, they're $15 to $40 bulbs. I'm willing to go down $3 each, cash out the door. So if you still have a T5 or T8 light fixtures, whatever, these bulbs can last you a couple years or more. So use it up until they're no good, I guess. Yeah, that tank's about ready to go. At 33, those sold quick. I had a couple of them, those sold fast. So that one might be up for grabs soon. This 55, I'm gonna leave something up for now. I gotta get prepared for the shipment coming. A lot of Bushnose plecos, like 2-inch, 2.5 to 4-inch, 5-inch. I need Bushnose plecos. Some tetras, like glow tetras, some small angels. Certain things we kind of need. The fish is the only thing that has selling. I mean, we're selling some dry goods, but not enough. It's ridiculous. It's taking too long. So it's driving me nuts, and I'm stressed. And so far, the building's not sold. I just renewed the contract with the broker. So for another 90 days. And then I might be taken off the market. But I do have a lease option to buy, which gets somebody in the door. Now, he brought up a good point. Like, somebody comes in, if they want to do, like, some major, like, renovations, like, whatever, they're going to have to put, like, 50 grand plus down because you alterate this and then end up not buying it, then I'm stuck with whatever you've done. So you better make sure you're buying it at the end of the term, a 1-year deal. So, yeah, so we got that would be discussion later. So if somebody's seriously interested, I've had a few inquiries, but a lot of bootlickers, kickers, whatever, window shoppers, whatever. So interest rates went down on real estate some. I'm not sure what it is on commercial, but I think it's like down to 6.5, and that's what I got on my land, which is not horrible. When I bought my house first time, it was 6.5. So better than when I looked for when I was first started looking at commercial building. Interest rate was 11.5%. That's got to be 25, 27 years ago. So, anyhow, we got other odds and ends and stuff. I'm going to get done here shortly. I definitely got to get done. Half off on these current lights. There's a lot of stuff I'm not carrying no more. These screen covers. Oh, my arm is killing me. God, the pain is just relentless. They're half off. Regular $80, so $40 cash. 24 by 24 covers. They're expensive online. These Red Sea for like reptile tank, amphibians, or whatever. Or I had one over there we made up. Just odds and ends stuff. $3 as regular, $8. Just whatever. So, shit's gotta go. Oh, yeah. This dog is he's got it made. The dog life is good. So, anyway, I think that's enough for water change. Probably should have vacuumed a little bit, but oh well. Crap, now the hose won't stay. Arg! Alright, I gotta mess with this, but I'm gonna get going. Alright, sometimes our hours are a little bit messed up. Anybody that's been in, have a guy Matt customer that's been helping out. Cool guy. But sometimes some things come up. So trying to open up like 12 to 5 Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and 11 to 5 on Saturdays. So obviously you guys know, well, a lot of you guys are not from around here, but local people, please, oh. Yeah, I got a lot of tanks. Panther. So that's hours I'm trying to keep going, but things happen like next weekend. Oh, now I might go Friday instead of Thursday. Or no, it's gonna go Saturday. So I gotta move my son back to college. Need my van. Got like office chair and a TV. He's got to fit as much as in his car's track, should be tracked as he can. He's going down Thursday. But what sucks, Thursday would be a better day. But because Friday and Saturday, everybody's moved in. Freshmen, if they got freshmen on Friday, juniors or whatever, sophomores and juniors and seniors on Saturday. So although he's on the edge of campus in a house now, but the traffic's going to be stupid. And I'm going to take my four-wheeler down there. If I'm going down that way, I got to check the weather, though. Kill two birds with one stone. And so I'll have to see. So I don't know. Best thing to do is the YouTube here. I'll be back on Tuesday, and the Facebook page, somethingfishyinc.net. So that's where it's easy to get a hold of a lot of people to announce any changes, hours. I try to post on the door. I just updated the answer machine, stuff like that. So, yeah. But the biggest thing, man, we got to get rid of some shit. Stuff's got to go. I've dropped prices on a bunch of things. Some things I'm not going any lower. I'll just take it to the property and blow it up with tanninite or something, because I'm just, or I just, I'll start some yahoos out there, even in this type of hobby business, whatever. I'm gonna do a GoFundMe then. It's like, if you want shit for free, then somebody needs to pay for it. How about that? So, people don't care if I go broke, I guess. So, anyway, annoyed. I need a shave. The gray's showing bad. Man, my freaking, just doing that kills my freaking elbow. I had the rubber band on there to try to stop that pain. It's like sciatic freaking nerve in my elbow. I couldn't even go home and do yard work. I did around the building, at the other building, weed whacking and doing stuff, and just holding the weed whacker. There's a gas one, and doing the sprayer kills me. God, it wears you out. Pain just sucks. Getting old sucks. It hurts. So anyhow, thanks for hanging out for a bit. Yeah, dude, it's stupid. It brings you down. Relentless pain. It's unbelievable. A leave doesn't work anymore. I even tried 3 ibuprofens yesterday morning, thinking that might, but that didn't work. And later in the day, I had to take a leave. I took a leave 7 this morning or something. So instead one every 8 to 12 hours, but frick, in about 3 hours, I'll probably pop another one. I don't know. I've iced it. I put a gel sleeve on it. I got this massage roller. I'm gonna put that on it. I start punching myself. I smack it. I start taking a rubber band and snapping it on that pain just to deflect it or whatever. I don't know. Whatever the shot, it better freaking take effect. The one on my right worked within days after getting it done. So makes it hard. And I'm a worker. I got a billion things to do between home life and business life and buildings and everything else. So anyway, all right, y'all, thanks for hanging out, hearing me rant and whine and groan, and Talk like a broken record. Raw, coming to you at Raw. Yeah, I've had my back flared up a little bit last week. Probably overdoing it, so I'm like, back off. I want to work out again. I want to get back into weightlifting. I want to get back my karate stuff. But it's like, damn if you do and damn if you don't. Like, I'm worried about re-injuring or causing more problems. Then you're even more down. It's like trying to reach a balance and try to stay healthy, and I need to lose some freaking weight. It's horrible. Try to get some bike riding in, but a lot of times when I get home in the evening, 7 o'clock, whatever, I'm done. I'm like, I don't have the mojo I used to have in me when I was younger, go half a night, all night, whatever, all day and all night. Yeah, I don't got that in me. I get home, I'm like done, I'm hungry, I sit down and I'm beat, do paperwork, whatever, end up doing house work, outdoor work, weed whacking and yard work. And my lawnmower broke. My riding lawnmower broke before I left, so that's getting fixed. That sucks. My garage door's broken still. I gotta get that fixed. It's just, life is relentless this year. I'm just like, gosh, give me a break already. Karma's getting me from all the bad I did in my younger years, I guess. That's how I look at it. It's like, oh, I guess it's paybacks. I don't know. I wish it'd get done and over with. How much torture do I have to take? Oh, gosh. So, alright, y'all. Thanks for hanging out this morning. Stay safe. Stay cool. Up here, it's going to be 90, I guess. Hot and humid. A little rain coming, but cools down next week. 80s. So, any of my friends down south, I'm not sure. I haven't looked. I know my one farmer's been trying to get an order for me, cichlids, whatever, and he says they escaped the hurricane. He says he couldn't handle another one. He's been down there for 70 years or whatever. So it's brutal on the agricultural farm business or whatever. So I'm not sure where that hurricane's heading. So hopefully it goes away and doesn't affect fellow Americans, towns and cities and stuff on the coast or East Coast or West Coast, whatever. So, fingers crossed for you guys. So, alright, y'all take care. Thanks, Jeff. Thanks for hanging out. Y'all take care. I should be back Tuesday. Oh, Tuesday, I got to be at my clients at 8 in the morning to meet the cabinet maker for that 350 gallon. So that's exciting. Hopefully that gets done like real quick so I can get finished, get paid, get that set up and running, and get all these fish. I got a bunch of fish I'm holding to add to the tank. I got to break down the old tank and move the fish over. So there's a lot of work. That's a big job coming. Probably the next 2-3 weeks. There's been some delays. So I got to be there 8 in the morning. So I'll be here probably by noon. I got a couple, I'm going to hit some maintenance when I'm out there. So before noon, I should be back on. So thanks, Isaac. Appreciate that. So yeah, or I might be doing it at the other building. I got to get that's the new storefront, the new little micro mini something fishy going. I've got to get it cleaned up, organized, just trying to figure things out, and so I can get it open. So it might be a hybrid. I might get that open next month and still have this going like on Saturdays, just trying to get rid of the tanks, empty tanks, and any dry goods. I don't have room for everything over there. I mean, I could force it. I don't have enough. I got to get my garage cleaned out to get a new garage door. So, just a lot of shit, man. So, yeehaw. All right, y'all take care. I'm out. I gotta go. Bye.